Well, just days from now, Nebraska will shut down the once embattled Glenwood Resource Center.
On June 30th, that's Sunday, the center housing adults with intellectual and developmental disabilities is closing its doors for good.
The state says the move is for the best, but Glenwood city leaders worry about the long-term impact. KETV Newswatch 7's Quinicia Fraser investigates.
For decades, the Glenwood Resource Center has housed adults with intellectual and developmental disabilities.
Some of the residents up there that's the only home they've ever known.
In April of 2022, the governor of Iowa announced the state would close the GRC with 2 years' notice.
It's really out of our hands. It's a state decision. We're sad they made that decision. We wish they would not have closed it, but it's a reality now, so now we just have to deal with it and do the best we can.
Now, with the doors about to close for good, Glenwood Mayor Angie Winquist says it's a sad reality on a personal level, too.
Some of those clients, I know you referred to them like family.
Her son has worked at GRC for 12 years.
He took the commitment to stay the 2 years, so his last day is June 30th, and then he will start looking for employment somewhere else.
In 2019, allegations of abuse and experiments with developmentally disabled adults led to a federal investigation. The Iowa Department of Inspections and Appeals fined the center in 2022 after it said a 30-year-old resident died of dehydration in 2021.
The incidents didn't occur on my watch, but I was responsible for the after action and what came next.
Director of Iowa Health and Human Services, Kelly Garcia, said she made immediate leadership changes and ordered assessments by partners at the University of Iowa. But she does not point to those situations as the reason for the center having to close.
It's my job to make sure we can do that work safely. And ultimately, I couldn't look at them or the guardians and loved ones, and of course the clients. I couldn't look at them in the eye and say we could.
Garcia says the decision to close was centered around a lack of medical providers, specifically not being able to find a full-time dedicated clinical director.
We had searched for years. We had offered a tremendously high salary, but unfortunately, we couldn't find the appropriate fit and someone who was willing to come to Glenwood and serve in that role.
Ahead of its final day, GRC has relocated all of its clients to other places, including another facility north of Des Moines. Around 200 employees were laid off, with about 40 choosing to stay with Iowa HHS.
You know, when you lose that many employees and the employer of that many employees, you know, it's going to be a big impact, a negative impact for Glenwood and our economy. It's not going to be easy to find another company to come in to take over that position.
Glenwood City Administrator Amber Farnan is part of the redevelopment task force for GRC.
And we're going to be working with the state to hopefully redevelop that piece of ground into residential mixed use at some point.
Farnan says she does appreciate the transparency from the state. Winquist hopes the people impacted are not forgotten.
I would hope they follow up with the clients that they've relocated and keep track of them and see how they're doing and how the families are doing.
In Glenwood, Quinicia Fraser for KETV Newswatch 7.